What's up, world? This is your quick news with your boy Nick the Quick, and today I'm going over top 5 quarterbacks in this year's NFL draft class. Number 5, we got Bo Nix out of Oregon. Bo Nix is coming into the NFL with about as much experience as you could want a quarterback to have. He's got 61 college career starts, which is a record. He was able to take advantage of his COVID year, which many college players did. But there's going to be some questions about his age, how much time, in fact, he's going to have to play at an elite level in the NFL, given that he's going to be 26 when the first NFL game starts this season. Number 4 is Jayden Daniels, Heisman Trophy winner Jayden Daniels. Didn't see him work out at the Combine, but put up phenomenal numbers on his way to a Heisman Trophy this past season at LSU. There's probably going to be a lot of questions about his ability to read NFL defenses, get the ball out of his hand on time, making throws with anticipation, being accurate with the ball. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I definitely got him in my top 5 there at number 4. Number 3 is Drake May, quarterback from North Carolina. This is the toughest quarterback in the draft class. You cut on the tape, you see this guy standing in the pocket, staring down the barrel, as they say. That's when defensive linemen, outside linebackers are really bearing down on him. He knows he's going to take a hit, yet he stands in, still gets the ball out of his hand on time, right where it needs to be to the receiver, takes the hit, gets the completion, gets up, does it again and again and again and again. I promise you look at that tape, it's phenomenal. Some of the plays this guy makes. Got him in my top 5 there at number 3. Number 2, Joe Milton. This is a guy that was not in my top 5 before the scouting combine. Kind of made me go back and evaluate the tape after he impressed at the scouting combine. If you haven't seen it, you need to go check it out. Definitely put on an absolute show. This guy is pausing, giving receivers like 10-yard head starts and still overthrowing them. Balls in the air for like 75, 80 yards. You go back and look at the tape of his college season this past year, you see that arm talent, you see that strong arm, you see him making throws with anticipation, escaping the pocket, extending plays, being accurate with the ball downfield to receivers. I expect this guy to be a big-time factor in this NFL draft as somebody who was probably second round, third round grade to definitely now a first round grade with what he did at the Combine, making scouts and franchises going back to look at that tape. I did. It's phenomenal. Doesn't have the numbers of some of these other guys, but I don't think that was a result of his lack of ability, more so the inability of some players around him to be able to stand up and make plays. Number 1, Caleb Williams. That shouldn't be a shock to anybody. This guy has been operating as the top pick in this draft class probably for the last 2 or 3 years. Did no different this past season, although he did not win the Heisman Trophy. Kind of just was able to stay healthy and to keep his stock right where it is. Didn't need to work out at the Combine. We know who he is. Again, seems like he has a ceiling of a Patrick Mahomes and a floor of a Kyler Murray, and I think that's a very favorable position. Depending on what you think about Kyler Murray, I think he's still a pretty good NFL quarterback, lacks the size of prototypical quarterbacks, that being Kyler Murray. Caleb Williams is a little bit bigger than Kyler, still not what you would ideally want, being only 6'1", but this guy can make all the throws. He, was the college football Patrick Mahomes for the last couple of years, so I expect him to hold his position at number 1. He's number 1 for me. We'll see how everything goes with the draft. That's all I got for today. Again, please do your part. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, I'm out.